of a cat mom.
My cats' lives are changing. My life is changing too. Welcome to Diary of a Cat Mom. With the kitties getting older, especially Snow White with her thyroid issue, and Maxie with his background of that they thought he has diabetes. And the other kitties are getting older. What we had a few years ago, they were more running around and jumping and being very outgoing. Now that they're getting older, they're getting more sleepy and more sensitive and more needy from a perspective they have health issues or they need nutrition or they need supplements. So compared from years ago, where it was more the focus on entertaining them and making sure they are eating and drinking and peeing and having a good life. Now the focus is really, are they taking their medicine? Are they getting all the supplements? Do they have any behavior changes? Is the body language changing? Are they becoming more sensitive to touch? Are they getting tired easier? Does the heat affect them? So it's the same at the end as for us humans with changing ages, our needs changing. And it's not only requiring for the kitties to adapt to that, but for sure for me as their caregiver to adapt to it and to make sure that I have time scheduled to be there with them and to give them what they need, because I want to be present with them and I want to give them and do what I can in the moment. I don't want to later think, why didn't I? And perhaps when you had kitties in the past and in the moment you had a lot going on with family or with business or your own life challenges. And then you were looking back and said, wow, now that I know this, I will do this differently. And that's where I am in my life too. I learned from the kitties I had, what's important to me. Important to me is that every minute of their life, they can experience the best life quality I can give them. And so with their life changing, I want to adjust my life and adapt my life to it, but also make sure that I'm taking care of myself, because as a caregiver, you're only as good a caregiver as you take care of yourself in the first place. Because if you cannot take care of yourself, you cannot take care of anybody else. What do you experience with your kitties? Do they have changes in their lifestyle? Are they getting older? How do you adapt to that? I would love to read that in the comments. Thank you so much for joining me for this Diary of a Cat Mom episode. There's always another story, another lesson, another insight waiting to be shared right around the corner. So please watch the next video and join me for my next entry.
Diary of a cat mom.